Hey, everybody. We're back in the closet. Why are you laughing at me?
I don't know. I'm just feeling goofy.
Oh, boy.
Right.
Well,
I can't help it. It happens sometimes.
That's weird.
What happened?
My right ear went out.
That's because you're getting old.
I mean there, bud.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Is it out? Out?
I think it's just.
Or
I think it's just water.
Or
I think it's just water.
See?
From where I got out of the shower and I popped this in.
Look, he was feeling
gonna put-
himself in the shower. Wow. And I don't mean like that. I mean, he had the music bumping. I come up into our room because I knew we were going to do this podcast, and I was like, just going to wait. And it was like a dance party in the bathroom.
I had my old school 90s hip hop on.
Well, the first song I walked in on was not old school. I
No,
don't
it
think.
wasn't. I just had started out, but I'd lined up my numbers on there, my hits, my Tupac, Biggie,
Oh, gosh.
Biggie Smalls.
I think I walked in on
uh,
Biggie Smalls on the speaker. You were feeling it. Were you dancing in the shower?
I think I danced once.
You gotta be careful about that because you might slip and fall, and that would be a problem.
This is true. But sometimes, man, when you listen to like old school hip hop or gangster rap, you don't care. You're risky.
Right, but wouldn't you hate to explain that to somebody? Oh, Jeff, how'd you break your wrist? I was dancing to Biggie
And it was
in
more,
the shower.
it wasn't really getting loose dancing. Like, it wasn't like Running Man like that.
Well, we don't have enough. Our shower's
or
not
like
big enough for Running Man.
No Fortnite dances.
Yeah,
like,
our
none of that.
shower's not
It
big
was
enough.
just like,
It's the white man bop.
it's like the thug in the club or
Oh.
the gangsta on the street dance. Like, I'm just like bopping and beeping and...
You know you can't be a thug and bop and beep. Do we know this? If you're a thug, you don't use terms like bop and beep.
I'm not a thug. I'm
You said
pretending
bopping and
like
beep.
I
You
was
were like
feeling...
a thug in the street, bopping and beeping. The next time I see a thug in the street, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, bruh, are you bopping and beeping?" Sorry.
I was feeling myself in the shower, or I was
I just
feeling
said that.
or I was in my feelings.
You were
Is
were
that
feeling
right?
a certain
No, I
type
wasn't
of
in
way.
my feelings.
No, you were just feeling a certain type of way. You were feeling yourself in the shower. That's what I said. And if you were beeping and bopping, then you definitely were.
I don't know why I said
You
that.
were doing a white man dance. I can see it now.
That's all I can do.
Right?
That's all I can do is white man dance.
Exactly. That's all I can do is a white girl dance.
Whatever.
Anyway, you were having a party, having fun. Nothing wrong with that.
I want to do the 23andMe.
Oh my gosh.
I want to see the percentages. I want to see if I've got...
You're no thug. There is no percent thug
I
in
could
you.
have a couple percent of African American in me.
No. And I don't
That'd
know.
be so cool. It would explain my swagger.
You do have swagger. But white people can have swagger? What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I know
but there's
plenty
a
of white
different
people with
kind of
swagger.
swagger.
JT has swagger.
But
Justin
he's
Timberlake has
probably
swagger.
got 8% or 12%.
No. You don't know. You can be swagger and
But
be
he-
white as white can get.
But Timbaland drops his beats.
So, Justin Timberlake still has swagger on his own. I'm just saying.
He does.
Did you use the term swagger? Is that what you just said?
Swagger.
Yeah. Yeah. You really
The
do.
only swagger I got is Old Spice.
Old Spice.
Old Spice swagger.
Hey, does that guy from the Old Spice,
Old Spice.
Old Spice commercial ever come to visit? Do I miss out on that? You know
That
what I'm
would
talking
be-
about?
Yeah. What's his name?
I don't know his
He's
name. I don't need to
hysterical.
know his name.
That guy's funny.
But anyway, Old Spice swagger. That's what you got.
Old Spice swagger. Good scent. It's
Yeah.
a good scent.
Anyway, we were talking about your beard before we turned the microphone on, and I do not, under any circumstance, think that you need to grow it out anymore. You were just like you're like getting to the point where you're like twirling it a little bit and you're licking it, and that means it's too long. Yeah, and you're doing that like I'm rubbing it.
I feel wise when I sit back and I just rub my fingers over my chin. Like,
But you can do that without a bunch of
slowly.
hair on your
No,
face.
it's not. It doesn't feel the same. You've got to have some. You got to
But
have.
you gotta shave that up. You shouldn't grow it. You said I think I'm gonna grow it out a little more.
No. I'm gonna just
Bad
keep it.
idea.
I just got to trim it a little. I'm gonna keep it about right here for a minute, and then I'm gonna trim it way down when the spring comes. Right now it's winter, and
I know, but it's starting
dark.
to get It's starting
Except
to get...
for the white spots all over it.
Those are called gray.
The
It's
gray.
because we're getting old.
But you know what I saw? I just don't know if it's not. I don't think it's that expensive. I think I can get it at Kroger.
What?
But it's basically like some like conditioner for your beard, and you just continue to rub it in there, and it takes the gray out.
You don't do that. Why are you wanting to get rid of the gray? The gray's hot.
Is it?
Yeah. I like a little gray on a man.
Okay.
Man.
I'm a man.
Man. Don't do that. Don't be doing that stuff. Don't be dyeing your beard. If you want to condition it, by all means, I'm pro conditioning. There's got to be some beard product out there that you can condition your beard and not make it so coarse. But to color it, no, that's a dumb idea. That's a dumb idea. It looks good. The gray looks good.
Thank you.
Why are you glaring at me? I'm trying to give you a compliment.
I'm taking it in.
Okay.
I'm still feeling wise.
Even after your thug music?
Dude, just because I listen to thug music sometimes doesn't mean I'm not wise.
I love some good thug music.
I love me some old school. I love me some Biggie Smalls and some Tupac.
Well,
they just don't do it like that anymore.
No, they don't. You're right. They don't.
It's called. They have mumble rap now. Mumble rap.
I agree. When there's yes, you have to look up the lyrics to see what the heck they're trying to say.
Some good beats, and they mumble through it, and then they act crazy outside of that on their. They have to be like lunatics and do crazy stuff so people actually know who they are, because they all sound the same because they all mumble.
They do.
So they have to be like, that mumble rapper, whatever his name is. I know who he is because he always says he's going to kill himself. Oh, I know that mumble rapper because he sets cars on fires.
Right.
And I know that mumble rapper because he drops flowers off at the hospital every Thursday.
I doubt that. I really seriously doubt that. But even when you look up the lyrics, they generally a lot of times don't make sense. It's just like they just sit in a room and they get high and they get out their phones or laptops or notebooks and they just start writing crap down, and then they drop some beats and then they put their words to it. I mean, we could literally take this podcast word for word and put some music behind it, and it could be a song.
We'd have to mumble it though.
We would have to mumble it. You're exactly right. I totally agree.
Let's do it. Let's start our own group. We'll call it the Mumblebees.
No. Oh my gosh, what's happening? We'll just bebop around.
Oh, we'll bebop around. Mumblebees.
You're so
That'd be
weird.
Great, man.
You're so out of control today.
Hashtag Mumblebees. I can see it taking off.
I think that guy at the Walmart pickup rubbed off on you today. Did he give you something he was taking?
That poor guy. God bless him. I mean, I saw him going from car to car in the rain.
Yeah.
He gets to my car. Glad I finally found you. And I'm like, bro, why do you guys ask for our spot?
Right.
Why do you ask for it?
This is the click it list pickup we're talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about when you put
Walmart.
your order in. And I'm like, why do you ask for my spot when I pull in? And I tell you. And then you're running around here in the rain asking everybody. And they the thing that's frustrating is if they didn't ask for your spot, you wouldn't be like, well, crap, I thought that was mine. But I know every one of those 5 other cars were like, here comes my food. I'm going to get home. And then he's like, oh, no, this is not yours.
And you put the color of your car in. Were they all black cars?
I don't think I went that far. I think I just put the spot
I
I
always
was
put
in.
the color of the car.
I even picked spot 7 because 7s are lucky, right?
Sure.
Right.
If you're superstitious.
I'm not, but I still gave it a shot because it's worth it.
At least you didn't go in spot 13.
All right. I don't even think there are 13
There's
spots.
Not.
So the guy comes out. He's standing in the rain. My window's down. So
right.
I'm sitting in the rain now, right? I'm sitting in the rain. I've paused my podcast.
Oh,
okay.
Shoot.
So I paused my podcast while I'm waiting. And it's just for those out there, it's not in the closet.
No, it's Joe Rogan more than likely.
It was not Joe Rogan.
Oh,
it was
then it
Theo
was that.
Vaughn,
oh, okay.
And
Somebody
it was hysterical.
Different. I bet it was. He's funny.
So I'm sitting there, and he starts reading what was not available.
Like saying these items we didn't have for you.
Right. So he gets to about 7, and I go, whoa, wait. I was like, are there no substitutions? She always has the substitutions. If they're not there and you guys replace them, we're all good. And he's like, nope, she must turn it off in the app.
So he's blaming me like everyone else does for everything else.
Right. And I was like, okay, I don't think so. I don't know. That doesn't sound right. And he just continues to ignore me in his reading. We get through 12 or 13 things.
Oh
and
my gosh.
All of them are very common things. I'm like, bro. I said, hey, man, maybe I'm crazy, but there's no way Walmart is out of all this stuff. They're not out of sour cream.
Yeah.
They're not out of cheese. They're not out of paper towels. There's no way.
Right.
And he's like, he starts scrolling. He's like, oh, man, I would have gone all the way to the bottom. I was reading your list to you. And as my window was being rolled up, I said, you can put him in the back. And he was like, wait, you got to sign. And I was like,
oh, my gosh.
Poor guy, man. He was like, this has been a bad day.
Oh, he probably did just have a bad day.
This has been a bad day, and I'm really irritated. I'm like, man, that's rough. I'm sorry.
Poor guy. I mean, that would be an irritating job because, I mean, especially on days like today. It was rainy, it was cold, it was nasty. I wouldn't want to do it. I mean, a nice warm summer day, yeah, all day long. I'll bring groceries to the car.
Right.
But not on days like today. So they probably did have bad days. Or he probably did have a bad day and was cold. And
I told him thank you. I told him I hope his day got better. But then I was like halfway home and started getting really irritated by the way he put the water in.
What do you mean?
The big pack of water, like the 24 pack of water, he put it up on the side. So it was like falling over on the groceries when I'd turn, and then it was flying back up, and it was falling over on the groceries and flying back up. I
wonder what kind of training they give these people. I mean, it should be common sense that you put something heavy down and you put lighter stuff on top of it, but I mean, maybe it's not common sense. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't think he liked being in the rain.
Well, I mean, I really don't blame him. I wouldn't like being in the rain either.
Yeah.
So.
Nice guy though.
Well, he just wasn't that bright.
Not that bright today.
Not the brightest.
We all have
in
off
the crayon
days.
Box. Yeah, we do. Man, I had a couple off days this week, but it's a new week. So my birthday's in 10 days.
It took forever unloading the stuff too. I was going to help him, but it was raining. I only help him when it's not raining.
Yeah. Did you try to talk over that part where my birthday's in 10 days?
No, your birthday's in 10 days?
From today. I mean, from when we actually are recording this podcast. Yeah, it is. So,
that's great.
You don't seem very excited.
I'm jacked up about your birthday.
You should be. I'm going to go buy a new outfit.
You are?
Yeah, I told you that last night. Because I'm having a party and I'm going to buy a new outfit for it.
Goodwill's running a special.
Listen, I will go there. I bought clothes from there. Some of those clothes hanging there right behind you came from Goodwill. And you know what?
What?
I have worn this outfit before that I got at Goodwill, and I get so many compliments on it. They're
wow.
like, "Oh my gosh,
you haven't even drank anything, have you?"
Shut up. Where'd you get that outfit? And I'm like, "You really want to know?" And they're like, "Yes." And I'm like, "You probably won't find one like it." And they're like, "Where?" And I said, "Goodwill." And you should see the look on their face. Like, some people are really excited about it. Like, "Oh my gosh, that's awesome." And some are like, "You disgust me. I'm disappointed in you." But hey, I'll go to Goodwill all day long and look for stuff. But the problem with Goodwill is that I'm not a shopper. I've already established this, I think, on this podcast. I don't like to shop. When you go to Goodwill, you gotta, like, dig for stuff. Like, they try to color coordinate things, at least at our Goodwill. Like, all the blue stuff's together, all the white stuff's together, all the purple stuff's together. So if you want a blue shirt, it's kind of nice. You're like, I'm gonna go to the blue section and look for a blue shirt. But it's just gotta dig.
Yeah, I've been in there.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go to Goodwill and get my birthday outfit, though. I was thinking something else.
You should step it up, definitely.
I'm gonna probably maybe go to Walmart.
Hey, man, go to Target.
No,
knock yourself out.
Have those pants behind you. My workout pants are from Walmart. I love Walmart's like workout stuff, but no, I'm actually going to go to the town center mall, which I'll probably find nothing.
But nothing's
because
open.
It sucks there, so I don't know where I want to go.
Just go to Barbersville.
I'm not driving to Barbersville. Screw that. No way. I'll go to the mall if I can't find anything there. I'll go to, I don't know.
Feel like a pimp. Feel like straight queen. Get you an Uber extra large, like an SUV, and just sit in the back and have them drive you there and back. And make them wait.
Wait for a second. This will only take a second because literally the way I shop, it does not take long. But no, I'm going to make Brooke go with me because I'm not a good shopper. I don't know what looks good. I feel like I need somebody to come and just take all these clothes out of my closet, throw them away. Well, not throw them away, but give them away and replace them with stylish stuff. Because half my clothes are hand-me-downs from the girls or from, like, other people. I have a whole pile on the floor of hand-me-downs from my friend's mom, which is fine. They're great clothes. They're way better brands than I get.
Why don't you just get 6 stylish outfits a year?
What?
That's all you need to do, because that's only that you might wear 6 outfits a year, other than yoga pants and tank tops.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I'm out of touch with style because I never dress in anything but yoga pants and tank tops and sweatshirts.
It's nice. I'm not complaining.
Oh, I'm
it's
not
a good
complaining
life for
either.
me.
I'm not complaining either because it's comfortable. But anyway, sorry, just saying. But anyway,
You know what these? You know how older you get older in age, and you get more. I wouldn't say callous, but you get more experienced. You go through life ups and downs, and you get like back in the day when you're a kid, they'd be like, well, for example, did Chaz show you the picture he showed me, the big old woman?
I don't think so.
No.
Mm-mm.
Well, he basically sent me this gif of an extremely unattractive large woman in her underwear.
Yes, he did show
and
me
she was
that.
jiggling, and he said,
Yeah.
He said, how much would it take for you to, And I said, these kids need to learn a lesson, man. These kids need to learn a lesson, because back in the day when I was his age, I'd have been like, man, it'd take me $500,000. I'd do it for $500,000. I responded and said, bro, I got 4 kids. There are months I would do it for to pay the freaking electric bill. No joke. And Angie would hit me on the butt and say, get in there, you got a family, boy. She'd be like, we got to keep the lights on. Do what you got to do. This is Christmas.
He showed me your response, and you did respond like that, and I was crying because he asked me the same question. He's like, Ange, how much would it take for you to, And I was like, there is no amount of money in the world. Sorry, there's not.
Oh, man, there's months where I'd be like, this is going to suck, but it's going to relieve some stress.
It probably would
financially.
Suck you right up in there.
I know, man. I don't know, though, man. I don't know if I could get up close and then really go through it.
You don't know if you get up is about right.
Get up. I'd probably be like, you know what? I think I'm just going to stand at the bottom of the bridge for a few weekends and collect some money, not take a bath.
That's just gross.
See if I can come up with the electric bill.
That's just gross. Gross. Some of these things we send to each other is really nasty.
It's what life's all about. Enjoy it. Have some fun laughs.
I guess.
See some nasty stuff that you can't get out of your head ever.
I know it's in there for life. That picture is for sure. That can't even be real.
That was rough.
It was rough. It was really rough. But anyway.
That had me shook.
Had you shook?
It had me shook.
Whatever. That's what you were thinking about when you were in the shower having a dance party.
I was getting my Biggie Smalls on.
You were thinking about that lady.
True. Very true.
So gross. Hey, is it going to snow?
Tonight?
I don't know. Everybody keeps talking about, I don't understand. Is snow really... Why do people freak out about snow so much? Literally, they'll say, oh, there's a chance... You got a 40% chance of snow tonight. We're expecting possibly 1 to 2 inches, and it's like, oh my gosh, get the milk, get the bread, get the water. It's
kind of what went through my head when I was sitting over in the lot.
No, it didn't.
People so crazy they buying out Walmart because there's snow coming.
I mean, seriously,
no, I don't think that way.
Oh, I was going to say,
that don't bother me at all. I mean, we'll be fine.
I mean, but why do we if they were saying there is a major winter storm coming, we're expecting 8 to 12 inches, then you should... Jeff he doesn't stop. I wish the video was on right now. We've got to start videoing this.
Subconsciously said 8 to 12 inches.
I said 8 to 12 inches. Then I could say, okay, Jeff, they're going to, 8 to 12 inches is coming.
We're going to get split up. We're not going to be together.
Stop. So we need to go to the store and be sure we say, but literally, people are stupid. If you freak out over 1 to 2 inches, then you need to move to somewhere tropical.
Maybe they moved here from somewhere tropical and they're just freaking out because they've never experienced the snow and ice.
1 to 2 inches, but ice is different.
Ice is different. Yep. It's a scary.
It is. I've had 2 accidents in black ice.
It's the sightless killer. That's what I call it anyway.
I mean, we had a wreck in black ice once, and I had a separate wreck in black ice once. Both times I was pregnant. Once with Brooke, once with Nate.
It's very surprising. It sneaks up on you.
It does. Pregnancy or black ice?
Both.
Right? But yeah, they freak out. It's supposed to snow. Oh my gosh. It was like the topic of the gym today. Like what?
I know, but the topic for me and a few guys were, please let it snow, like a ton. That would be awesome. It would be so awesome to see a bunch of snow on the ground. I'm
okay with a big snowstorm if it doesn't take my amenities, my luxuries. Like if it doesn't take my electric, if it doesn't take my water, and you know what I'm saying, then yeah, snow me in for a couple days, please. But I still got to have all my stuff. If it's going to have to snow bad enough where it knocks out power lines, I'm not about that life.
True that.
I'm not. You can keep it. I don't want the snow anyway. I'm not like, the only reason I like the snow is because, a snowstorm is because I do get to stay home. And it's like extra days off. But I don't like anything about the snow. You know why? Only at Christmas. And Christmas is gone. That ship has sailed. So therefore, snow's no good to me anymore.
If it's going to be under 20, I would like to have some snow on the ground.
No, sir. No. Cold.
If I'm going to be cold, I want it to be pretty.
It's so
And I want some challenges.
So...
I want to have to climb some hills.
Oh, take off a sock.
That's what you would ask.
That we got to start with the feet. If you wanted to take off more, you could have left your notifications on.
That's true.
Jeffrey, I said take off a sock. You're not playing that stupid game that you made up.
Come on.
One sock down.
There you go.
Your notifications came on. Notification strip or something. I don't know what we call it.
Strip notifications.
Strip notifications. But anyway, I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, so parking in the garage is another issue that I'm having this week. Okay, so this week it was kind of cold outside.
Right.
But luckily, I'm lucky and I'm spoiled and I get to park in the garage. Right?
Yes.
So when I'm leaving in the mornings, though, even though you take all the kids to school and everything, I still have to like make sure I've got my bag, got my purse, got my lunch, got my water, got all my coffee, I got a lot of stuff I take to the gym every day because I'm there most of the day. So I'm rushing, I'm putting all my bags in the car and everything like that. I get in the car, I'm halfway down the neighborhood and I'm like, mother effer, I didn't get my coat. Because when I go in the garage, I'm not cold. I'm not even thinking.
Right.
I did that almost all week. So then, every time I get it out, that was a notification again.
Yeah, it wasn't
We
loud.
all heard it. You should take off another sock. So then, when I get to my destination, I don't have my coat. I got to go in and out all these places. Sometimes I walk over to Kroger from the gym outside. I got to be outside. And I don't have a freaking coat.
Right.
Okay? Well, I want to tell you this. Chaz has an extra coat at the gym. It is what's it called? A Carhartt?
Oh, those things are money.
Oh, my gosh.
Nothing's getting through them. The wind does not get through those things.
I've worn it a couple of times this week. And I didn't get cold. Like, I even had to wear it in the gym one day because I was so cold from being in and out. Like, you know how you get so cold it gets down in your bones? And even when you're inside, you're still, like, freezing.
Yeah.
And plus, they keep it 68 in the freaking gym. It is a gym, people.
Right. You get hot because you work out, so you don't want it to be too warm in there.
No, it's a gym. You need to sweat. If it were up to me, it would be way warmer than that. And then, like, in the summer, we wouldn't turn on the air as long as there's fans on. But nonetheless, the point of this jacket is, if you're in the market for a jacket or a coat or something that'll keep you warm, that brand, which I always thought was like
awesome.
a hunting brand or something. I don't know.
No, it's a work. It's like
outdoor
working.
Yes,
like,
a work.
A lot of that brand is like a lot of the.
And it's just like a sweatshirt coat. It's not even like a heavy duty coat. It's like a sweatshirt coat.
I know, and they've got heavy duty ones. Can you imagine?
Oh my gosh, it's the best coat ever. I low key want to forget to give it back, but I'm not going to do that. I gave it back.
That's like my really big coat I got somewhere that I can never even wear. It's so big, but it's all Gore-Tex inside.
Oh yeah, I know some.
It's the same type material as the. I don't think it's a Carhartt. I think it's Nettie Bauer actually. It's old, but I mean.
The inside material might be the same, but the outside's definitely not.
No, but you cannot get through it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like when it was like extremely cold, I'd wear that thing out and I'm like completely warm.
Yeah. So that's the problem. So I think in order to fix this problem, I feel like I need to keep my coat in the car. So like when I get out of my car in the evenings, just put my coat in the trunk.
Just like take it off and throw it in your car.
Right. Because then I'll always have my coat. But my coat's nowhere near as warm as that. But anyway, just saying. I just want it to be warm again. I'm going to say it one more time. I want to move to the beach.
Yeah, we've heard that a lot. You repeat yourself quite a bit.
I feel like if I keep repeating it, it'll get in your subconscious.
It's deep within my subconscious.
You may actually act on it one day.
Yeah, I might.
And yes, I do repeat myself, and you know why.
I do know why.
Because you and the children never listen to me.
Me and the children.
You and the children. Nor do my clients half the time. Because if one more person asks me, can we, can we do more core or something? Because I really need to get rid of this belly. No, you're not doing core for another month. You're being punished. Because that's not what's going to get rid of your belly.
I know. Did you see the big dude in the gym today doing all that core?
I've told these people a million times, if you want to get rid of your belly and you want to have abs, you got to freaking eat right and lift some weights and do some cardio. Okay? Screw the core exercises. Yes, you should do core exercises because it makes your core strong. You need a strong core for a good back. You need a strong core.
Functionally.
Yes, for functionality. Yes. But do core work for that, to be strong, not because you want to get rid of your belly fat. That's not how it works.
What if we could do just some flutter kicks?
No.
Maybe just some flutter kicks?
No.
Some side bends?
No. The best core work you can do is actually lifting weights.
You do have to use your core when you're lifting weights.
You use your core when you're standing and you're doing shoulder press, when you're standing and you're doing curls.
Any kind of leg stuff like lunges. When you told me you got to tighten that core up, that made it a big difference.
Absolutely.
Coach.
So, my message to you is no. You don't need to do core.
You're preaching. You get slid right into that.
Right, and you need to do some weightlifting. And if anybody keeps coming to me because they don't listen, this is why I repeat myself, because I got to. And say, I'm okay with really my body. I really just want to lose these love handles right here. Like everything, you can't spot reduce fat. I've said it a million times. It's an all over body fat reduction.
You can.
No, you
can't.
Called
surgery, baby.
Surgery is for...
Surgery,
I'm not going to say it because that's rude and somebody will hate me.
Well, you're right, though. You've got to work for it, right? It's the old adage. You got to work for it. You got to change your habits. You got to live the life.
You've got to make it a lifestyle change, period. I'm not going to make this about fitness because that's what I do every day, all day, and I don't want to do that right now. But that's why I repeat myself. Damn it.
You're fired up and you're yelling.
I don't care if I'm yelling.
Well,
when have I ever cared about being loud?
You've obviously never.
No, ever.
No.
Not
never.
one time.
I don't remember you ever worrying about being loud.
Not even that time that we were... Listen, okay, I've played golf.
Oh, gosh.
On the golf course. I've actually played golf on the golf course one time. I've played putt-putt. I've driven a golf cart. But actually played once because this guy right over here across from the table from me, JMR, you ruined it for me.
I ruined it for you?
You ruined golf playing for me. I would have been a great golfer.
Terrible etiquette. You're out there making noise.
I'm not making noise. I'm being
You're yelling stuff when people in their backswing.
Well, I wasn't heckling them.
You weren't even drunk.
I was not even heckling them. I was probably asking you a question about the game. Listen, if it's a game where you can't be yourself, screw that game. I don't want to play. I'm not playing. If I can't
listen to you. There are rules to games. If I can't play the game how I want to play it, there are rules and there's etiquette to games. No, I didn't say how I want to play it. I
will follow the scoring rules. But if I can't be myself...
You can be yourself.
No, I can't.
You can't be yourself during certain times.
I'm not
Like,
playing.
you have to respect certain things about the game.
If you can't swing with me talking, then you suck. If you're not good enough to tune me out and what I might be saying a little bit too loudly for the golf course.
No, I'm more on that now. Like, I kind of want to play that way a little bit just to have some fun.
You can't tell me. You go out on these golf tournaments and you tell me how much you all drink beer. That you all don't get a little rowdy. That's bull crap.
Oh, we get rowdy.
Okay, so why is that okay?
But not when somebody's in their backswing.
Well, if
somebody's going to get a big putt.
I'm sure you still do.
You don't walk all over their line.
What is a line? I don't even know about. Walk all over their line.
A putting line. You can't walk. If my ball's here and the hole's there, you can't walk in between.
I didn't do that.
Oh, you did.
Listen.
Oh, you did.
Well, it's a stupid game. I'm not playing because it's too strict. And you got to whisper. Who wants to whisper?
You have to whisper all the time.
Freaking library. Anyway, I just don't like it. I don't like golf that much. I really don't.
Oh,
it's no
accomplished.
Fun. Oh, that's okay. Actually, but I'm just saying, you all go out there and I know you're not quiet. You were like on me, like, you gotta stop. Stop being so loud. Stop laughing. Stop having fun.
I don't think it was that bad.
Pops.
I think.
Yes, it was. That's why I've never stepped foot on another golf course again, and that was a long time ago. I think that was when we first got married.
I was a little different back then. I didn't drink.
Right.
We should go back out, have some beers. You can ride around. You could even drive the cart.
No,
if you're
I did. I've driven a cart since then, but I don't talk. I keep my mouth shut. That was fun. Put some headphones in. Just be the driver. I'll be the Uber cart driver. I'm sorry. You ruined it for me.
I'm sorry I ruined it for you too.
Find another sport I'm going to do without you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Why would you do that?
Well,
You're not going to have as much fun.
Huh?
You're not going to have as much
fun.
fun.
Yes, I am, because I can be myself.
You can be yourself with me. You just couldn't back then. That's back when I was trying to shape you into the perfect housewife.
Oh, you're not changing this girl. You know that. You haven't learned that by now.
I'm completely kidding. I never tried to do that.
All right. Well, are we done here?
It sounds like it.
I think we're done.
I think we're done.
All right. Bye.
Bye.